George with Shredder's Paradise. Welcome to episode 3. Starting with this episode, we're going to do a 3-part series covering Screaming Bluesomania by Paul Gilbert. Now, I'm a huge Paul Gilbert fan, and this song has got a ton of good stuff going on in it. You have chromaticism, outside notes, sequenced arpeggios, and a blazing 30-second note concept that he uses twice in the song and getting tons of mileage out of it. Now, this song was released in Guitar Player magazine 1989, and it was released on a sound disc. I still have my copy right here. And Paul broke down pieces of this song in his column Terrifying Guitar 101. Now, he covers it in this magazine. He covered a little bit more in August of 1989, and I have a photocopy of that. And then the midsection, I was sure that I had that, but I can't seem to find it. Now, there is a transcription on Songster.com. You got to be careful with this one. It's not very accurate. Now, I'm afraid I might have mutated the midsection a little bit, but I'm playing it as best as I can remember, so bear with me. I hope you guys dig it. Okay, so for this first part, we kind of have a vamp in E. It's going to go between an E power chord and a D power chord, and you got little noodly-doos in the middle of them. Excuse me. There we go. So, now, Paul plays this on a 6-string, so you're just kind of getting the upper part of that power chord. He doesn't have the low B there. But where I do, I like to play that. That's your main riff right there. So this is a pickup note right here. Then you have triplets. Now the second time I do that, I'm going to tap a harmonic up here on the 24th. And I'm holding these notes down, and I hit that. So it's the exact same rhythm again, and then I just hit that harmonic. There we go. Okay, now the third time around, what I'm going to do, I'm on the A string here. What I'm doing is I'm hammering on to 7, pulling back off to 5, and then going to open. And while I do that, I take my 4th finger and I slide it across the string. And that's what we call auto harmonics. Let's try that again. Okay, so, and then the last time around, I go for a higher E to D, and I'm getting that E string in there with those power chords, so it's really stacked forward. So it's a nice fat power chord right there. Do is we're going to go up chromatically. I call this the magic 3s. Basically what we're going to do is a 3-note pattern, and you're going to move it up chromatically. You start with 3 and 4, and then 4 and 5 and 5 and 6, and end on 6 and 7. So it's okay. So basically, even though these are 16th notes, it's in 3-note grouping, so it's creating a syncopation. Then what we're going to do is going to play triplets right here. That's just 5, 7, back to 5, hammer on and pull off. And that ends that part of the riff. So the next part of the riff actually starts on this 5th fret on your D string again, and you're going to slide down doing this 6 pattern. And then right here you're going to do a hammer on and pull off, and then pull off to open. So it's 2, 5, 2, open. And those are quick, that's 30-second notes. So that's right down a blues scale. So let's put everything together so far. Okay, now this note right here is the beginning of the next part of the riff. Basically what we're doing is the same idea we did down here, but now it's up an octave. So, a little strange on the fingering. So, you got your 2nd fret on your D, open G to 1. That's your first group of 3. Then, back to this note, you're going to keep repeating that note. That's your next group of 3. Next group. All together. Then you're going to jump up to the 12th fret. That's chromatic. You're going to switch position. You're on the 11th fret. So you hit that twice and bend up. So then you got a hammer on pull off figure again. That's another 30-second note pattern. And then to finish that out, you're going to bend that 11th up to 12 3 times. Okay, so let's put the second part together. Okay, now let's put everything together slow. Alright, now let's do it up to speed. The final thing, in order to bring it around, he does that and kind of lets that open string ring, so it carries over the next measure before you start your beat again. It gives it a little anticipation. Moving on to the next part, you got your open string. Then what you're going to do is you got some chromatic notes going on in your pentatonic bar. So that's your third pattern in your E minor pentatonic. We start with an open E, go to 6, 7, then your next string you're going to go 5, 6, 7, and then end on 5 on your D. Okay, then you come back down. That's your 7th, then chromatic, and then hit your 5. You get a stretch here, 9, and then 7 on your G. He's outlining a minor 7th arc right there. Again, slow. Alright, and let me take a moment and get my brain around it. Okay, so he switches position here. We're now into the 4th pattern. So okay, so all together slow. Switch position. Okay, so again, we're just kind of filling in chromatically inside the blues scale. Switch. Okay, let's take that much. Ah, yuck. Now, this next one, he's got a lot of outside notes and real strange choices going on here. And he covered this in his Terrifying Guitar 101. It was in August Guitar Player, 1989. So, you kind of have this pattern. It's going to repeat over and over again. Then the shapes get weirder as we go. So we start 12. That's just the chromatic thing inside the pentatonics. Now you're going to back up to 9. And then, so that's 12, 11, 10. Okay, now this is a normal scale shape right here. That's your Dorian pattern. And then he gets a little weird here. This note right here, that's a passing tone. Okay, before we do the ascending part, let me just put this together slow. Okay, now we start with 12. Now, what he's doing, he's playing a shape here, and it works really well. You're going to play this same shape over and over and over again. So, the first one you get whole notes. Then you come up here to your 9th fret, 10, 12. 12, 10, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12. Okay? Now you're going to take that same shape, move up. Same shape again. So up here, you have to accommodate for the B string, so that jumps ahead 2 frets instead of 1. Switch. Switch. Okay, now as far as the picking goes, this is one-way pick slanting, and it's upward pick slanting, so it might feel a little bit awkward. Once you get it going, you don't have to change your pick slant at all. You're still with your upward pick slant. Okay, a little quicker. Now this is the 30-second note, so it's pretty quick.